Hello, hi, welcome once again to M5's new English language learning program, Let's Speak English. I'm Gav Duncan and I'm here on your TV screen to help you learn English. Now, are you sitting comfortably? Yes? Good. And are you ready for today's lesson? Yes? Good. Okay, well let's learn English together. Hello again. How are you all today? I hope you're all well. Well, as you can see, we're back. Not from outer space, but we're back. Back in the studio. Ready for another English lesson. Here with you today, now. All right. Well then, let's get our brains into first gear and get started on today's lesson. Magic. Now, before we dive in to today's lesson, what about a quick recap of what we learned last lesson? Does that sound like a good idea? It does. So, here we go. Last lesson, we practiced two tenses. If we are talking about something which is happening now, then we use the present continuous tense. I'm talking to you now. I'm standing in front of your camera now. Otti is filming me now. Chubba is recording my voice now. Okay, so we know that if we're talking about something which is happening now, we use the present continuous tense. Fine. If we're talking about something general, something which is always true or something which happens all the time, we use the present simple tense. My name is Gav, all the time. It doesn't change. We use the present simple tense with things that are permanent, not temporary. Otti is a cameraman. It's his job. It's a permanent job. It doesn't change. All of these sentences are talking about things which are true in general, things which are always true. We also know that we use the present simple with words like always, never, sometimes, usually, and often. Okay, we can use the present simple and present continuous tenses. Excellent. I can't drive a taxi and I can't fly a helicopter, but I can use the present simple and present continuous tenses in English. Fantastic. My friend Pishti is a pilot. He can fly planes and he can also fly helicopters. Okay, so we know that Pishti has the ability to fly a plane and the ability to fly a helicopter. He knows how to do these things. He knows how to turn the engine on. He knows how to take off. He knows how to make a plane leave the ground, and he knows how to make a helicopter leave the ground. He knows how to fly a plane. He knows how to make the plane move through the air, and he knows how to fly a helicopter. He knows how to make a helicopter move through the air. It's also very, very important that he knows how to land a plane. He knows how to make the plane move through the air and rest on the ground. It's also very, very important that he knows how to land a helicopter. He knows how to make the helicopter move through the air and rest on the ground. So, Pishti knows all this. He's got this ability. He knows what to do, when. He knows how to make the helicopter or plane move up and down, left and right, and forwards and backwards. Okay, planes don't normally move backwards, but helicopters do. So, Pishti's got this knowledge in his head. He's trained to fly planes and he's trained to fly helicopters. He's got the ability. So, we say Pishti is a pilot. He can fly planes and he can fly helicopters. Now, if Pishti is relaxing in Balaton Furet, sitting by the lake drinking... what? I don't know, drinking a cocktail. Okay, now Pishti is not flying. He's relaxing by the lake, drinking a cocktail with his wife, watching his kids play in the lake. Good. So, we know that now, at this moment, he's not flying a plane and he's not flying a helicopter. He's sitting by the lake with his wife, drinking a cocktail. He's watching his children play in the water. But what about the question, what does he do? Now, do you remember that this question is a synonym for another question? You do? Great! Okay, what's the question we can use instead of what does he do? I can't hear you. Ah, that's better. Yes, the question is, what's his job? Or, what's his occupation? Do you remember the words job and occupation? Do you remember that they're also synonyms? Occupation is more formal, but essentially they're the same. Okay, let's have another look at ability, at can and can't. We looked at what we can and can't do. We looked at what other people can and can't do. We know that the Jackson 5 can count to 3 and can recite the first 3 letters of the English alphabet. We, on the other hand, well, we are gods of English. We can count to 100. We can recite all 26 letters of the alphabet. We can identify vowels and consonants. We can recite the cardinal numbers from 0 to 100. And we can also recite the ordinal numbers from 1 to 100. Great! Okay, so we know what we can do and we know what we can't do. We know how to make a positive sentence using can. We start with a subject. I, you, he, Billy Idol, Evel Knievel. Then we add can and follow it with the infinitive. See, go, do, play. Simple. Okay, so that's the positive. What about a negative sentence? What about using the negative version of can? Well, that's easy too. The negative of can is cannot. There's that not word again. We always see that word when we're talking about negatives. So, cannot is the negative, but normally we use the short version, can't. Okay, so we know how to make a positive sentence with can. We can make a positive sentence about ability or possibility. Pishti can fly a helicopter. I can come to the cinema with you because I'm not working today. Wizard, splendid, massive, huge, gigantic, ginormous. Okay, spiffing. Now, let's do the same with the negative version. Let's do the same with can't. Well, the structure is exactly the same. We start with a subject, I, you, he, Billy Idol, Evel Knievel. Then we add can't, and then we follow it with the infinitive. See, go, do, play. Okay, let's see an example. Okay, I can't fly a helicopter. Pishti can't come to the cinema with you because he's relaxing with his family at Balaton. Brilliant, amazing, tomato sandwich. Now, think about animals. We can use can and can't with animals too. I've got a parrot. My parrot can fly. I've got a dog. My dog can't fly. He's got a magic unicorn. His magic unicorn can fly. No, sorry, that's not true. He hasn't got a magic unicorn. That's a silly idea. He's got a horse, and his horse can run and jump. But his horse can't fly. Horses can't fly. Cheetahs can run very fast. Cheetahs can't fly. Kangaroos can jump. Kangaroos can't fly. Elephants can't jump. Frogs can jump. Frogs can't fly. Flies can fly. Okay, so we don't only use can and can't for people. We can use it for animals, for machines. My computer can't open this file. We can use it for lots of things. My phone can play music and take photos. Okay, and now we get to... what? You're right, you're darn tootin'. The question. How do we use can in a question? Well, what do you remember from this week's lessons? That's right. When we want to make a question using can, we start the question with can, then we add the subject, you, he, she, Dave, and then the infinitive. It's simple. Can you understand English? Yes, I can. Can you fly a plane? No, I can't. Can you come to my party? No, I can't. I'm working. Can you play the piano? No, I can't. Can she play chess? Yes, that's Paul Gaudet. She can play chess very well. Can your dog run fast? No, it can't. My dog's only got 3 legs. Can your parrot fly? No, it can't. My parrot's only got 1 wing. Great! Wonderful! Congratulations and respect to the gods of English out there in Hungarian TV land. Brilliant! Hair gel, hairspray, hairnet, wig! Okay, let's check the tenses again. Have a look at this photo of our old friend Darth Vader. Okay, so there's Darth. Fine. Now, what does Darth do? Well, he kills people and destroys planets. I'm a teacher, Pishti's a pilot, and Darth, well, Darth kills people and destroys planets. Oh, now we know what Darth does. We know what his occupation is. But, what's he doing now? Well, now he's drinking a cup of hot chocolate. What else is he doing? Well, he's reading a magazine. Okay, so we know what Darth does. We know his job, his occupation. But we also know that he's not working now. Now he's relaxing. He's drinking a cup of hot chocolate and he's reading a magazine. We use the present simple when we talk about general things, things which are always true, like Darth's name and his occupation. But when we talk about what's happening now, we use the present continuous. This is Darth Vader. His first name is Darth. His surname is Vader. And now he's relaxing. He's drinking coffee and reading a magazine. Fantastic! Death Star, Star Wars, Star Trek, the A-Team, Starsky and Hutch. Good. Now today, we also practiced using can and can't. I don't know what magazine Darth is reading. Why? Because I can't see the cover of the magazine. Okay, that's all we have time for today. You have been watching me, Gav Duncan, on M5's English language learning program, Let's Speak English. Anyway, we're out of time, so I'll see you next lesson. I had fun today. I hope you had fun too. I'm Gav Duncan, not Darth Vader, and I'm not Thor. I'll see you next time. See you later. Bye.